I moved so hard. No, we're starting all the way back over with it. Okay. Which is that, hi and welcome to Free Isekai, the bi-weekly anime podcast put on by the Free Enterprise Restream team and hosted by me, Scala Kitty. After we did our spring season wrap-up last episode where I didn't shut up about the one scene in Fairy Ramaru that no one will shut up about, and I expressed relief that Bakuten will be properly wrapped up in an upcoming movie, this episode is our summer season first impressions. We'll be talking about gorgeously animated vampires and steampunk Paris in The Case Study of Vanitas, as well as wondering if Nishida Masafumi can bring the same amount of humor and heart he did as series writer for Tiger and Bunny to the sports anime with the amnesia plot twist Remain. We'll also be looking ahead to the fall season with discussions of trailers for the seasonal-appropriate supernatural anime The Night Beyond, The Tri-Cornered Window, as well as Visual Cave Vampires and Visual Prison. And as always, we'll wrap up the episode with our guests sharing their number one recommendation, the show or movie they love so much that they want to share with everyone. So let's turn over to our opening sequence and introduce our roundtable for this episode, starting with frequent guest and cutest cow, Zoe Vermillion. I guess we have to do the actual thing though, don't we? Dang, okay. Bye. Well, too bad. Because guess what? It's Wacky Races, and on today's episode, we replaced all of our runners' regular chests with monster chests, and let's see if they notice by the time they have to raid the treasury. And so you can have some terrible, terrible surprises we're all looking forward to. But you know what? We can also look forward to terrible, terrible surprises like, you know, a fake anime podcast. Also, I don't know if they heard y'all.
Yeah, saying, can we,
I think you know what happened. I think it was the whole thing, where there was a Windows update and it messed up all my sound settings. But that's okay. Now everyone can hear everything.
Less Windows.
Less Windows.
Well, we're here. The joke worked well enough.
Well enough.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good. They heard Scala. That's all that mattered.
An alternate universe where you could not hear comms or tracker.
So the thing is I didn't have to stifle my laughter for the first take, not only because like they couldn't hear you,
yes,
and then I didn't have to stifle it for the second take because then they couldn't hear me. But anyway, hi everyone. I am Zoe Vermillion. Welcome to Wacky Races. And today our guest commentator is a huge fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Apparently, we have Gambit, and then for our tracker today, aka fourth comms after Scala's being third comms, we have Deathus, and I have my server mute ready. Be careful.
Wow. Not even at 2 minutes in.
Hey, okay, cool. That sounds good to me. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna watch the window to see when you get muted. How about that?
Anyway, this week we have something worth fighting for, and yeah, looting treasures. It's gonna be a bit rough. You gotta take a fight, but also before we get into that, if you actually get the free Isekai thing, I love that. Below there are actually some really good anime recommendations from each of us. So if you're into that thing, watch them. But we're gonna get underway. Gambit, what do you think about this this wacky flag?
I think it's going to be made a lot easier with the starting Palom. Once you get him up to Quake, make those chests easier. And how about a good meme for that starting item?
Dreams. So good. So yeah, for those that haven't played this before, something worth fighting for. You open up any treasure chest in the game, aside from a encounter chest that's normally an encounter chest. You'll see what item it is. If you choose to take it, aka you do not discard it, you'll have to fight an encounter from the area that you are in, similar to how an encounter chest works. So is that Thunderclaw really worth fighting for? That's up for you to decide. And our objectives today, we have our, as always, here for Wacky Races, we have the Rat Tail trade and forging with the Legend Sword and Adamant. The thematic one this week is that Troya Treasury, 18 chests. How many do you want to check? How many do you want to actually loot? And then they've eaten the boss Lord Babel. Okay, stop.
Oh, there's a Rosa in Baron Inn, guarded by some dolls.
Oh,
So
there's a ninja hat next to it, guarded by 4 imps. Hey, look, a Thunderclaw!
Your witch powers are still in full force, Zoe.
Apparently.
Yeah, but both runners showing off very quickly what the Something We're Fighting For flag does, which again, as Zoe pointed out, you want something from the chest, you're gonna have to fight for it. And thankfully it's not too bad early on. It's just gonna pull random encounters, much like the Gauntlet would from the local area. But once we get like, underground or up on the moon, those might be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, this is the first flagship of Wacky Races that I did not play. And the big reason for that is the R button on my Super Nintendo controller is shoddy at best. It only accepts inputs about 50% of the time, and that just seemed miserable with this flag.
Yeah, Tybalt saying no to the Thunderclaw, says yes to the headband, though. It's going to take on these pipes and evil shells. The one good thing about this flag set, you are going to see a lot of monsters you don't usually get to see, even with the All Gauntlet on.
Hold on. I am confused. This is something I didn't know about Something Worth Fighting For. They did not get the same encounter. They're not static encounters.
That's interesting to know.
I think it just rolls off of the encounter table like a normal encounter that you would walk into. This time
Well, they got the same encounter there.
The last time they didn't because Leonhard had one of the frogs on the screen and Tybalt did not. Wow, they both finished at the same time.
I wonder if it's based off the steps they take?
I was gonna say, it's probably a step route. It's probably based off of the encounter table.
Quick, someone get Axe doing here.
Oh, yeah, you want that. Oh boy, that's gonna trivialize.
And you're right, look, they both different encounters. Tybalt went to 4 zombies, Leonhard with the 3 pipes. I think Leonhard got the better end of this deal.
Yeah, I think so too, because you got the back attack zombies on Tybalt's side there. But yeah, you fight for the Lilith Rod, and then you pull the Stardust Rod to fight for that. But now, that's going to trivialize most of the encounters that you maybe want to take for loot, because you can just Stardust Rod through it.
Quack Cave Go Burr.
Yeah. But now becomes the time of balancing the looting versus the payoff. Yes, you can take as many treasure chests as you want in this early juncture, but each one's taking more time than it would under normal circumstances. So how many do you really want to take?
You also got to think, what do you want to take for your money as well? Commander taking the crystal gauntlet there.
I also
Probably
forgot
what they intend to sell it.
that these give experience too, so this is actually like a somewhat reasonable grind.
I bet both runners are hoping for an Earth Hammer at the current moment.
That would be delightful. Do you get the item before or after the fight? Don't know. I think you get it after, but you see it before. But I could be wrong.
You'd have to wait and see if someone decides to inventory during the fight to see if we get it. But yeah.
Dissatisfied, 60 experience is notably greater than 0 experience, so I was technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Tibble's R button seems to be working very well. Oh, Tibble, you didn't want that? That was 10k. Ooh, cat claw.
See, Neobari, you guys, it's money for nothing and your checks for free.
Yeah, one of the good byproducts of this is you're going to get some extra levels for when you're taking on these bosses. Grinding is not going to be as big of a thing until you get to like when you're ready to get to Zeromus.
That exit there was almost like it's almost a bit of an insult that you would have to fight to get the exit. But then you can just find exit at home if you go to Hobbs.
Yep, the nice free Tella up on Hobbs, guarded by the Typo guards. That's a very, very free fight.
Yep, not too terrifying whatsoever. Excuse me. Stardust, think that'll do enough. Oh yeah, you also have to get the retreat. I think that guy has like 900 hit points, 800-900.
Number of hit points.
I was kind of hoping Tella might have hit that fatal recall. That would have been great.
That would have been great. Or the weak. But Rendelian Heart grabs a Tella. This will be pretty nice. You can get access to Blink if you do into a punchy boss or a chest with a punchy encounter in it. Oh, I like this. Giving the Stardust Rod to Tella. Now you have 2 people that can AoE.
Little surprised you're going for the Archer Bow. But again, maybe wanting something to back row that Sid, get him in the back row.
Yeah, I was going to say back row in the Sid, and hilariously enough, the Gargoyles are guarding the Archer Bow. There's something thematic about that.
They're both doing the same thing. Get some cockatrices with his, though.
Steal life potions from these things. Did you know that?
I did not. We don't have an edge currently, so not really much we can do, but good to know for the future.
Very good to know for you come across a seed that has S no life. How did you want that Dragoon armor?
See, the best part is we get to see so many, like, just regular encounters, which we never get to see in Free Enterprise.
Yeah, like, did you know that these enemies are not named Skeleton? They are named Skeletons. So on this screen, there are 4 tons of Skell.
So much Skell.
What is Skell? I don't know. It's gone now.
But the
bigger question
important
is how
thing
much does a Skell weigh?
Yeah, it weighs a ton.
What weighs more, a ton of Skell or a ton of feathers?
They weigh the same.
No, it's a ton of Skell.
We're having
because Skell weighs more than feathers.
No, we know. That's not how weight works.
I don't get it.
Okay, so you see, the weight is going to be the same no matter what. Now, the volume will probably be vastly different, but weight is weight is weight.
To Limmy's show.
So Commander showing off, hey, we're doing all this stuff. We want tents are going to be worth their weight in gold in this seed. I feel like just because all these extra encounters you're going to take, you're going to want those quick, small heals very, very quickly. I think I used the word quick too many times in that sentence, didn't I?
That's okay.
You're quick to throw it out.
And we're, quick to, keep you on notice about all that.
At a quick glance, we got dolls.
Yeah. Rose is just having a tea party with her dolls. That's all it is. Fine. Perfectly normal. Oh, bonus round. Till it finds the tent and discards it, which makes sense because it would basically just pay for itself.
Goes back for the darkness arrows, though. I guess, we got this archer bow. Now we need some arrows, and Phil's as good a place as anything to get them.
Bonus round.
Also, Tibble confirming you do get the item in the battle, as he just took the darkness crystals he just pulled from his chest and is equipping them in the battle of said chest.
Very, very useful. I thought that might be the case, but I was not sure.
Ooh, crystal ring, definitely worth fighting for there.
I guess we missed our opportunity to say turtle.
Turtle! Turtle! You can always say it. Now, here's the thing. Now, do you all even know why that's a meme?
I just assume it's because it's Ben.
Okay, so here you go. Are you ready for...
Hold on. I'm enjoying the karate shirt. Nah. Power shirt? Yeah. It's like the Kanye meme.
I was going to explain Final Fantasy memes. Okay? Okay. So here you go. Here's your Final Fantasy meme explanation, because it's a bilingual meme explanation thing. So you have in the Japanese Final Fantasy fandom, one of their memes is when Xdef and I can never remember the name of the turtle-like sage in FF5. But anyway, yes. Anyway, basically, is it Guido? I think Guido. Yeah. So anyway, but basically, what ends up happening is like they have a confrontation, and Xdef like yells at Guido, and in Japanese he just yells, "Come here, hey, turtle!" really, really loud. So that has become like a meme in the Japanese fandom. Okay, so then you have World of Final Fantasy comes out.
Yes.
And it obviously has memes in both for the English version and in the Japanese version. So one of the memes is that you can go to the beach town of Based, and there's a little kid staring at a turtle, and like if you go talk to him, he'll just go, "Turtle!"
I remember that now when I was playing through it.
Yes.
I remember that now.
But the reason why they do that is because in the Japanese version, that's a whole like big meme. So in Japanese, he goes, "Come here," and then in English, he goes, "Turtle." They just like straight translated it. And then Inven picked up on it, and then from Inven, it went to the rest of Free Enterprise to do whatever.
Propagated.
Yes, whenever Kenazo shows up. So there you go. There is your meme history with Scala Kitty.
All right, cool. And a quick rundown of what just happened on the race. Commander Slow and Steadily made it through D-Mist, got an Artemis bow to go with that Rosa, so right off the bat, she came with her own bow. She goes, "And my bow." Tybalt gets through King Queen Evelyn in Antlion Cave and gets a package for his trouble. So we are still looking for underground access. We are still looking for anything that's not just a normal encounter chest. But yes, thank you, Scala, for the explanation of turtle.
Turtle!
Turtle!
It's one of those things where I know like a scant few Japanese Final Fantasy memes.
Look, all I'm saying is that World of Final Fantasy I thoroughly enjoyed, if not for the storyline that involved Cecil and Kane.
The Cecil storyline was a delight.
It was fantastic. Again, with the D-Mist in the background and the confusingness. Hey! We can go underground. We can fight more dangerous encounter chests. Also, hi, Zed.
Hello.
So we're saying it's just faster to go through Zed than it is to reset back out through here.
You would think so.
The commander's going to head down into Antlion, find out King Queen Evelyn. Tybalt's going to do a little more looting. Let's see if there's anything he wants to pick up.
Commander,
Team
are
Poison
you,
Axe!
I think Tybalt is now confirmed Team Poison Axe.
Yep. Tybalt's like, oh, finally, there's something for my Sid to use. And then he'll get to Baron Inn and find the Artemis bow and be slightly more disappointed.
But you can give that to Rosa, so Sid can still use the axe.
Ooh, a siren.
Ooh, that's worth fighting for.
Which one you put my precious daughter into a box?
The imps did. Well, it's Tricker. Tricker got all of their friends to do it.
So they're just, okay, yeah, sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
Just jokes. I have to talk to that gremlin.
So Tibble takes the poison axe, does not take the poison arrows. Hey, look, another poison axe.
Hey! We already have one poison axe, but what about second poison axe?
One for using, one for selling.
My book, 2 for selling.
Wait, which axe team are you on?
Ogre axe.
The yellow. It burns.
Oh yeah, sorry. I should actually really talk to Board about that. Because I've noticed that for like the better half of a year, exiting at a mist cave is dangerous with people's eyeballs.
Yeah, and we have a chance to do some updating.
Oh,
Ooh, spice.
Commander's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Hot leg.
Hot leg.
Leg so hot you could fry an egg. Hot leg.
That's double leg in water we saw. 'Cause Waterfall had leg too.
Yeah. It's just two watery legs.
Practicing to become Rubicante.
Was it hot leg? Let me show you how.
I will never not laugh at the fact that Fu is named Mop in this cutscene.
It's so good. It's his job. What he does, he bumps.
I like how
He's got some legs to stand on.
I also like how pitiful that quack was. It's just like, meh. Like Titan, just really didn't put his back into it this time.
Just gonna say, all right, Sid, say hi to the cleaning wizard on Monday.
The cleaning wizard. Oh my gosh.
But why on Monday?
Well, because today's Saturday, and he's off on the weekends. So Monday?
Monday. Right.
On our days.
He mops.
Why is it suddenly becoming like some sort of action movie trailer? In
Oh,
a
you're really
world,
famous. Can I have your autograph?
in a world where crime needs cleaning up.
Oh, hey, Turtle!
Never mind, Turtle's here.
We're bringing it all back.
And Turtle is gone.
Turtle just moved from one side of the screen to the other. It's fine. I'm enjoying the fact that no matter how obscure a Scott Pilgrim reference I put down, that Dathos will pick up on it, by the way.
Oh, 100%. You put me in the booth, there better be some Pilgrim references.
I'm slightly sad that Commander Leonhardt did not name Rosa after Leggy, because then we can say he has a leg up on this seat right now. But
There's
there's those tents I was talking about earlier.
Yep. Tents might be worth quite a bit if you're going deep through some looting and you want to, say, quake through them or virus through them. You're going to need a lot of MP, and so tents might be pretty useful there.
Ethers too that were picked up. Those are super valuable, right?
Oh yeah, ethers are good too. Tibble finding poison axes for sale in the Kaipo weapon shop. You just picked up those two. You could have just bought one and saved yourself the fights.
Selling a crystal sword. Was that selling a crystal sword?
I don't think we
No,
had a crystal sword.
It was
Crystal
selling
Gauntlet.
crystal gauntlet. Okay. I just saw selling crystal. I'm like, yes, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Oscar?
I mean,
recognize you jump in the booth.
I just like the memes. But I mean, I'm more on team feed Big Chocobo. Big Chocobo is our beloved mascot, and they deserve delicious crystal sword treats.
I am all on team make Big Chocobo a paladin.
Yes.
Feed them an entire set of Cecil gear.
Yeah. And then they're a Choco Paladin.
Like there was one seed where I gave him a crystal sword, an Aegis shield, ninja hat, power shirt, Zeus gauntlet, and then I also just gave them Avenger so that they could Avenger glitch as well.
See? Perfect. See? That's how you should treat Big Chocobo. They're always there for you, whether you want them to be or not. They're being ignored. Anyway.
Funny thing on Timbal's side, ignored the silver apple in the chest, but didn't go after the Leviathan summon after seeing Iridia in the Sand Ruby.
Don't hate it. More AoE damage, and AoE damage is kind of the name of the game in this. Like as long as you're still looting, the name of the game is AoE damage. So that was a sentence and a half. And it only meant the same amount as half a sentence. I wasted an entire sentence.
Yeah. Grammar. Who grammars around here?
We never waste words, only mince them.
Anyway, Commander is now underground checking out Tomra. The person shops here. What is going to be in Tomra here? What's outside of Tomra? Take anything.
Oh.
What are you?
Product planner!
Not taking any of it.
Nope.
Now, this is an interesting thing. So does something worth waiting for also apply in towns?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
It also
Oh.
applies to a very certain chest that I'm hoping Commander is going to check here in a minute.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Oh, blue robes.
Come on. Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Yeah. Bridge gauntlet.
I love how you can tell who in here plays enough free to price to go, oh yeah, that took an extra half second. That's the gauntlet.
Alchemy, let us enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, it still takes time. It's still 5 fights.
All right, let's see if Commander remembers this or see if he's about to take an unfortunate wipe.
No, hey, that did not apply.
No, he's-
Oh, no, he just kicked it back. Never mind.
yeah, he kicked it back.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think it applied there because there was no discard option.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you know
that
what?
may have been a bug that was fixed.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can't throw away that chest, even if it's a non-key item.
Yeah. Okay, good.
That could have been a very big surprise.
Yeah, I think in the original iteration of this, before Board took the first little bug fix past a lot of these flags, I think that did have an encounter to it. It was kind of rude.
Yeah, I remember wiping, unfortunately, their first time in this wacky flag. It's like, oh, that's that. What? No, I have 1 HP. Ah.
I guess in the long term it makes sense because it's not a real treasure chest. It's a key item check, right? So it takes that loot versus a treasure chest check.
Yeah, but the way it's coded in the game is it is still this is a nasty back attack. Okay.
Ugh.
We do have Fire 3, so it'll be fine. But yeah, it's. I was gonna say something. Oh, because it still counts as a treasure chest opened in the end credits, so therefore it in some form of the code it does count as a treasure chest. So
That's correct. 'Cause that's the one chest. It's like, okay, I'm okay opening this chest on a supermarket sweep ladder seed.
Yep.
If I finish with more than one chest on an SMS seed, I feel like I've done something wrong.
Ooh, Baron Guards infiltrating the back of Castle.
Did Commander heal before this?
He did. He tented outside.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, as pointed out on the other side, Fu already knew Stone from early on, so this is probably going to be completely free.
Rat tail. Ooh, so that means Ordeals is required.
Yep, required. Oh, come on. Please be Wyvern.
Which burn is it? Are we going to see? No.
Nah, I'm not gonna get it.
No, yeah, no. This
Sad.
spot is way too slow.
No, too slow.
Dang. I want to know what the witch burn was.
Better luck next time.
Womp womp.
Not Zoe. We don't burn that witch.
You don't burn me, please don't.
I'm like, well, see, what you gotta do is you gotta put on, you know, your sunscreen. That way you don't get burned.
Does not help.
Aw.
So SPF is a protection factor.
Yes.
And so a factor of 30 of 0 is still 0.
You're right.
That math checks out.
Team Super Pale. Let's go.
Yeah, woo!
Oh, that should be our Torian. We need to like do a little side Torian tango. That'll be our team. Team True Vanilla. That's how it is.
I was gonna say, I was like, if we're team pale and dim, do we get to fight over which one's pale and which one's dim?
Huh? Who would be which?
I don't know. Anyway, these cards are very, very toad-like.
They're about to hop on out of here.
Nice game, but
Yeah, I didn't realize we let Baka into the booth. Hey, there's no Rex.
Okay.
Oh, there's Quake.
Is online. They're not in the same brain today, apparently.
all right. See, Vanilla Gold was.
Nope.
Aw.
Just a karate man. So, but the Cecil party, this would have been 2 free fights. Oh, hi, Tella. Bye, Tella.
Yeah, no need for second Tella. As much as I love Tella, second Tella is just too much.
So far, this is my this is one of my favorite bands. This is Sid and the Mages.
That actually sounds like a super cool witch house band, I have to say.
I'd buy tickets. Also, Earthhammer for sale there in Haggard, Tibblediz, if you want to spend the money on it.
I would actually consider that just to have another source of AoE.
I think that at this point, isn't that AoE kind of like knocked out?
If
like,
you
not worth utilizing at this point.
So, like, if you for whatever reason decide to take like stuff from the treasury, like, I don't know. I could see a fringe use for it. Plus, it also is fire elemental, which can be pretty nice.
At this point, I'm more thinking like Poison Axe versus Earthhammer, though.
Still like Earthhammer, plus 5 strength, real good.
True.
Anyway, Tybalt's now gonna go and take out the dolls, take out the D-Mist so that he can get his magma key from talking to Radia's mom. Also get the nice Artemis bow from here. Meanwhile, Commander Leonhardt, please remember warp glitch is on.
Come on, remember the warp glitch. No.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh.
No. Commander, think.
Hardest boss.
Maybe getting. Yeah, maybe getting MP back.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
think so. So get MP and raise Tella easily with the instay, and then just warp.
We were talking about this last night in the race spoilers too. That you can just go all the way here, recover your warp caster, and then leave.
Okay. No.
That's a very important dagger. Okay.
It's making me laugh so much.
Hey, Pot, what do you have? A knife! No!
And out comes an armadillo and 2 tortoises. Oh, failed that stone cast.
Emily, yes, it is always like this.
Now, you have to understand that there is going to be some amount of audio technical issues at the beginning of each one of these. But
That's the best part.
There was no audio issues in the beginning of this. What are you talking about?
yeah, no, my joke totally didn't get ruined. No, come on,
No,
Leonhard.
Commander, oh no! What are you doing?
I love this. This may be the best part of the race right now.
The will they or won't they between Commander Leonhardt and the warp glitch right now.
Oh my god, this is so tense. I don't know. See, now I'm already like making my plans to write like my 2K fanfic on AO3 about this.
See, I'm just waiting for this to for Commander to completely fade it, and then Tybalt to do it, and it's like a Boreas, and we're like, oh, okay, never mind.
You know what? I wonder if he's thinking, hey, I don't have the warp glitch because I don't have it on.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Tella has it.
No, because he hasn't done ordeals.
That's right.
Correct, he hasn't done ordeals,
So
no,
he's
he
trying
doesn't have
to
warp.
he's trying to get it on Palom.
He's trying to get that one taking the encounters.
This is actually really bold. I like this.
That is some Galaxy Brain play right there.
You gotta get to 29. How close are you? How close are you to 29?
Oh, double drops. Totally
Hey, look,
worth it.
Runex.
Oh no, the armadillo
I like what
surprised
you-
you.
And to be fair, he still has other chests to go grind. He still has the 2 towers to go grind.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he also has the underground. He has plenty of experience here.
Are we looking at Dwarf Castle 100%?
This is fantastic. I'm sorry I doubted you, Commander.
This is amazing.
What's our pallet at? Commander? Tell us. Oh, we're going up. Are we going up? Yeah.
This is the kind of content that Wacky Races was built for.
As Flurry Chat says, it's the ultra rare turtle bot grind.
Yeah, you can grind while still having your warp glitch armed and ready.
How many times is he gonna have to cast warp though?
A bunch?
He's gonna have to cast it enough times to get back to the inn and then rest again and then keep warping.
How many times that he's gonna change the space-time continuum and we're gonna be a new seed?
Please no. All right. How close are you?
Not yet.
Is that 28?
One
Oh,
more
come on,
level,
one more level!
I'm so happy right now.
This is everything I needed it to be.
Every time we have one of these wacky flags, there's always something small that comes up that is just not normally possible in a typical free enterprise seed, and this is gotta get up there with one of my favorites so far, which is grinding the chest in Dwarf Castle to get warp on your Palom. Whereas Tybalt's gonna walk in and has a Tella with warp, and he's gonna go, okay, cool, thanks. So they may very well end up in the
room at the same time.
The room at roughly the same time, depending on how many times Commander's got to cast a warp to get back there. Once he finally gets
Okay.
Hey, that cabin helps.
Yeah, the cabin does help. Temple says no to the Silver Knight. This is so heads up, Commander. I'm loving this so much.
Yeah, this is seriously a good play. It's like, oh man, I can't do this, but I can grind here instead.
I have to wonder if he came here and then he realized after the fight he was like, oh no, warp glitch is on.
There we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Moment of truth.
Let's count. How many times does he have to cast it?
I think he's just going to clear out here before he goes.
Might as well. You're up here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tybalt. Well, I guess I'll take the Runex too.
Okay. Moment of
Okay.
truth.
How many times is
All
it
right,
gonna take?
we all have to count.
One.
One. Two. Three. Four.
5.
Oh.
6.
So it's gonna be 8 total.
That's 7.
And 3 Ocho.
Joe.
Memes come
fast.
full circle.
You're happy to
You know
have
what?
that.
Here's the question.
Yes.
That time grinding versus getting the pass. Which is faster? Walking down the yellow steer or the grind?
I mean, the grind's gonna make it easier to do stuff in a little bit anyway, so I don't hate it.
True.
Plus, it was entertaining.
Yes, it was. This is some of the funniest stuff we've had. So, automatic win.
Have to make sure we bring that up in the post-game interview if Commander chooses.
Oh yeah.
On top of the list. Top of the list.
Let's play the game right there.
I worked hard for this sport. I'm gonna keep it. And Commander's gonna go ahead and head down and talk to Yang in the bed. No wall clipping today. Yang is gonna be stationary, unlike last week. And if you didn't watch last week, shameless plug. Go check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
All of the VODs for all of our community races and the restreamed community clubs are up there, including every episode of Wacky Races. Get caught up.
You have to keep up with the deep lore.
The deep lore of each week we somehow have more audio problems than the last, which you would think would go the other way.
Shut up! Be nice to me. Audio is impossible. That was Windows.
No,
It's not Windows' fault. It's Windows' fault.
It's Windows' fault.
Yeah. This
If
side.
anyone's gonna understand audio issues during a restream, Scala, you're looking at them right here.
I'm about to say, like this.
Pretty sure we've all had audio issues.
Also, to pull back the curtain a bit, I did all the stuff for free isekai in under an hour.
That was so good.
It was amazing.
I nearly lost it. Like,
That was great. That was the best.
is this our first look at Fabul?
It is.
Yes.
I'm glad it's the first look at Fabul. This is terrible.
Golbez heard all of us laughing and wanted just to come join in. He also likes to pretend that he's the Count from Sesame Street.
I like to think that as Shadow is eating your party, under his breath, Golbez sitting there going, 1. Ha ha ha.
Also, Alchemy calling you all out for poking fun of me live on stream. I'm like, if you're going to bully me, at least like compliment me or something. I don't know.
I mean, you're one of my closest friends.
Your artist?
You're great.
Thank you. That's how we bully people in the free enterprise community.
And Tybalt's
Together. That's how it works.
Tybalt's adventure for that pass, much less eventful.
Okay.
Now, back on the note of the Masamune that was in the Kmart freebie, how funny would it be if like the key item checks that gave equipment you also had to fight for? So just like right there, Luca's like, here, have this crystal gauntlet, and then it's like, but you have to fight these enemies.
No.
Yes. Yes, I love it. Please.
Also, yes, though.
Gladiatorial combat.
This is an FF6.
You fought these 2 fights to get this item. Here, fight one more.
No, imagine you have to refight the last boss you fought.
Oh no.
Oh. See, I would want that, but I would want Gauntlet in the second Spotted Dwarf for that to happen.
Oh no!
Fighting Gauntlet twice.
All right, let's see what Fabul holds for us. Tybalt, the man of the people, shown his product planner. Yes, I know we've seen it before, but he doesn't know that. White shirt.
Got laundry.
Oh, nice for Rosa.
You just fought Golbez. Now fight him again.
Let's see what Sheila has for us today.
Flurry, I'm pretty sure that is going to be in the next update, and it's called Packable Golbez.
If you have more than one Golbez, is it stackable Golbez?
If he's actually in your party, does that become hackable Golbez?
If there's
Whenever he starts a fight, he's laughable Golbez.
well, if Golbez is the boss taking the day off, isn't that lack of all Golbez?
Nice.
I'm not even going to try to bring one up because, yeah, I can't. Y'all too good.
Not even gonna try. Look, that's slackable Golbez in my eyes.
I'm laughing half at this and half at today's fan art. There y'all see.
Courtesy of chat, we've got if it's part of the requirements, is it trackable Golbez?
Yeah, he put on.
Danny, that's good.
Gotta put it on the report card.
I've lost track of where we're at in this race.
Ready to check Sheila won. It was another Stardust Rod. He's going to the tower. Tybalt is down, about to check the bosses in the Fey March and probably say nope for right now.
Man, Dad, you haven't had much to do.
Yeah, it's been great.
You've hit a grand total of 7 buttons over 42 minutes. That's about 1 button per 6 minutes.
Look, I'm gonna go be like Golbez and be nappable Golbez in a minute. I like the keyless tower play. This is always fun.
Well, it's an objective.
Still good. Still good.
Like I said, I like it because you get to push buttons.
Get push the super shiny buttons.
I do. Where's Possum? Keep him away from them.
I mean, what's the worst case scenario?
He's
up here?
nocturnal, so we're fine.
Like Magus Sisters isn't that bad up here. Dark Imps is even better.
French vanilla.
It's pretty much free.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially if we ended up buying one of those hourglasses from down the Fey March. Really, Flurry? Really?
Oh, I've got sour cream and onion chips. You guys want some?
I would love some. Chat's still going, by the way.
Oh, I love it. I love it, chat. Keep it going. Keep it coming. It's great.
That's sir. Okay, huge shout out to Ansadale for that.
That is like the everyone can have their own issues with the after years, but at the end of the day, you have to look at it and be like, you know what? At the very least, the after years did give us shirtless Golbez.
That is very true.
True. Oh.
So that is the objective number 4 for Commander. Gets a shiny rock that Daphnis gets to light up. Yeah, that's our first objective. Really?
That is our first objective.
Yep, and it was 1.5 objectives too, which is nice.
All right, how did...
Showing us that it is the plague fight.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Slow but steady. Nice 1,500 damage coming from that Rosa. Good job, Sid. You're helping.
It's okay, Sid. You're there, buddy. He's probably using the short bow, maybe?
Sid's trying his best.
Maybe the archer bow. Do we have... We don't have enough time to get that. Oh, do we have 2 RA1 Zerkers? Then we'll be fine.
I think we've got 2
I thought it
RA1.
was 3 RA1 Zerkers required.
I don't think so.
No, it's 2, and you can cheese it with 1 if you're really good. I've done it once before.
Yeah. It also technically doesn't even require Zerkers. You can just hold A under most circumstances, and it'll be fine as long as you're not on battle speed 1.
Yeah.
So basically, if you forget to leave yourself off of Wyvern Standard Time, got it.
Yeah.
Also, is Rosa shooting iron arrows still?
They might be Medusa arrows. Figure the iron Medusa, one of the two.
Those are chunky arrows for iron or Medusa, because they'll both have like the lowest attack power, don't they?
Yeah. Also, Commander has found the Alt Gauntlet.
Good news.
Oh, we had darkness arrows. Could it be the darkness arrows?
It could be. I don't remember if that's the color of them. But oh well, there's an admin armor once you find your required hook.
Where's the hooks right beside the pigtail?
So it'd be an admin armor in a Fey March. Pretty nice. Just DIY admin armor.
Right, nope.
Now, oh, Scala, yes.
Oh, don't mind what's going on behind the curtain right now.
Oh, are you doing the thing? Okay. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, we saw that there is a leg sprite in Waterfall. Did we see which leg it was?
It was regular leg because there's only one icon.
So then it's quarter leg at the Asura spot, which with Fire 3 and a Starveil shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, that's a sure spot's probably the better spot for that to be, and yeah, that's probably very doable here with this party.
Yeah, so I'm a little surprised that Tybalt did not decide to take it, but he's going to go get the value from the fired objective, giving the adamant as well. Let's see. Yes, that was a short bow. You were absolutely right.
Yeah, comment from chat, kind of agreeing. On my train of thought too. That quarter leg is required with everything we've done so far.
That's correct.
You are correct.
We've seen we've seen everything. So that quarter leg has got progression.
Yeah, all routes go through that quarter leg. That's a very good call.
It's a parlay for bringing that to everyone's attention. So that's either. What do you hope that is then? Is it Darkness Crystal? Can we have a non-haunted moon?
Oh, Harp to Tower Key to Baron to Darkness Crystal.
That'd be a fun chain. No, to Earth Crystal. Baron to Earth Crystal to Darkness.
Okay, there we go. Now here we go. So there is this week's fan art.
All right, what do we got this week? I love it.
I was
so smart after beating up all these armadillos.
I was laughing at the armadillo eyes.
This is so good.
The armadillo is the best part.
The armadillo is apparently just like a worm on a string armadillo.
Yeah, like I'm looking at it, and all I can think of is that line from Mulan, which is dragon, not lizard. I don't do that little tongue thing.
Yeah, you gotta do that little tongue thing.
I think it's 2 weeks in a row that I brought up Mulan on Wacky Races.
Well, Mulan's a good movie. Oh! Do we get to see? Do we get to see it? No, because microwaving.
Because Fugo Blarg.
The true Blarg.
I mean, he lives up on the moon. He must have learned it, like, just living up there. They teach it at the Lunar Continuing Education Center.
You could say that
located in Value Cave.
Yeah.
that wyvern was hoisted by its own the Blarg.
Blarg.
I think it makes more sense that Wyvern's up on the top of the mountain because at least it can fly up there, unlike say Octomam, who somehow ends up up there.
Look,
can climb.
Yeah, octopi can climb.
Yeah, well, I like to think that Octomam by virtue of being an octo mammoth, the mountain just kind of came up around Octomam, and then now she's stuck.
No, Cluya came down and said, "This is a majestic creature. I will trap it for all times."
Yeah, that's when Mount Ordeals becomes a zoo.
That would be so cool.
It's a petting zoo now.
Yep. Please do not pet with poison axes.
At this point, I think Dribble has not done the Sheila checks yet. But Commander knows that progression at this point is down in that Feymarch.
Yep, hasn't done the plague yet, but has done everything else. Has to be going, what in the world? Where did Scala hide all the key items?
Look, you have to find them. That's the whole
the moon.
point. Did they keep...
Scala, where
What?
where have all the good key items gone?
And
How many references can we shove into one episode of Wacky Races?
I'm trying to think how to scan the next line. And where are all the bosses? I guess
that would work, yeah.
Yeah. Where's the late night?
This is the early morning, late night comms. That's where it is.
Where's the late night
not even new for me
Golbez
yet.
to
I'm just like,
hold me
what
in
the
his arms?
So I will say there is still a path that allows us to get go mode without having to touch the moon. It is very particular though.
Oh, of course it is.
It's going to be something like hook into Earth Crystal, into Baron Key or Pan, and Baron Key or Pan has like Darkness and Legend Sword.
We don't even need the Darkness Crystal, technically.
Well, you have to be able to get it logically. Is my point.
Oh, true.
Yeah, some parts of this game still run on logic, Gambit.
Wait, what?
I literally been playing Press B too much, and I just don't think there's logic in the game anymore.
Where we're going, we don't need logic.
Space? No, wait, no, that's where there's no capitalism.
Yeah.
Completely off topic, but Tim Curry is just a national legend, isn't he?
Absolutely.
International.
Yeah, international.
So, funny story. I actually know Tim Curry from a really lesser-known TV show. That's how I met him, or found out about him.
So which show?
Yeah, which one?
Human Samurai Cyber Squad.
The sad thing is, I'm like, that's definitely going to be what Daphnis is going to bring up. I know it. I know it in my heart of hearts.
Like, super niche Power Rangers wannabe Tim Curry as a virus throughout the internet. That was a great show.
I think, I don't know if I could call it an underrated Tim Curry role, but Tim Curry is, I think my first encounter was Hexus in Fern Gully.
That's a good one. Mine was Blue.
I like
the
how
thing that stands out. I'm weird in this, but the thing that stands out for me the most was when he was in a sci-fi show called Earth 2.
Yeah, it's weird.
it suddenly became Tim Curry Appreciation Hour.
I mean, isn't every hour a Tim Curry Appreciation Hour? We're just too afraid to say it.
This is
Bird's
true.
got a point.
Oh, what is it? It's the pan.
Pan.
All right, the dream is still alive for Team Never Moon, despite how far we've come. All right, Tybalt. Did you really want that Hermes, or did you just forget to press R?
Okay, Lonos Dos.
All right, let's go bop a karate man over the head and see what the Sylph friends say. Stop hitting my friend. Take this and leave. Please go.
Commander has not checked that the Lunar Sparkle in the Feymark does not know it's plague, so.
Oh yeah, that's a good call out.
I mean, granted, thankfully it's not going to be required for progression, but it will give Tibble a leg up with the adamant armor later on in the seed that Commander will be missing.
Absolutely. Now let's see. What do we get? We're gonna get darkness. Earth, Look, I'm hoping
Darkness.
for harp.
Harp into darkness.
Avenger.
Sheela's
This
got the
party
goods.
cannot
As
use
always.
that.
No, they just started like waving a sword at you,
Yeah.
and you just took it because that's how you become king,
why
right?
my friend?
Berserker Fae.
It's also like, quit hitting my friend. I'm going to slave the sword at you.
So now the only dream for No Moon is gonna have to go through Baron Key. Let's see.
Still do
Oh, Baron King. We can go, Earth. Well, we can go Earth. Rattail gives Earth. And Earth gives Legend Sword.
And
that's
and that,
that's true.
yeah. And then we do show Sheila the pan with the yang shaped dent in it. Earth crystal. Okay. That is gonna give us objection number 1, as well as
Progression.
our obvious progression. Now, whether or not that's going to be a hook is, if we run into a Baron Key in this chain, I'm so happy. Anyway, do you think either runner is going to loot any of this treasury?
No.
Oh, come on. Come on. Let me play the treasury music. I want to play it so bad.
So, I would put cookies up saying that Tybalt will do it because memes.
Okay, I'll give you that. That'll probably happen, yes. I don't think Commander touches it. I think he just opens the door and runs away.
Yeah, especially because he probably already feels behind after his cross dwarf castle expedition to get
I don't know. He's tempted.
Oh yeah, if you tent down here, you've got to be thinking about at least peeking it.
I think he at least checks the items because there could be some good stuff in here.
You can get like a life staff, sorcerer robe.
If Max Tier 6 wasn't on, I'd say yes, always check that treasury. But Max Tier 6 is like, it's not really worth, in my opinion.
Heroine robe? I'd go for one of those.
Yeah, Heron robe with his Artemis bow.
Here we go.
True,
Hold on.
true.
Moment of truth.
He's going.
He's going in. Oh,
Yeah, we're fighting for that.
Right there is why you take that.
well, also because you're going up Zot and you have an Avenger. Like, yeah.
I also don't
gives
know
you
how
friends
long
to see
the
Sword
treasury
Cane.
song actually is.
It's
We're
like
good.
2 minutes.
About to find out.
We're gonna find out.
I made it a very long treasure.
It's also the encounter, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're about to maybe get an
Get
edge.
an edge, yeah.
Yeah, you're like prepping for whatever characters are up there.
Yeah. You wanna drop like maybe this Tella, maybe this Sid, another soft.
Another.
Oh yeah, I would take it. I would take that light sword.
Doesn't take the siren.
Takes the protect. I mean, well, to be fair,
Who needs a siren when you can just open up a box?
yeah.
True, very true.
Tybalt gets his pan.
I'm like anxiously waiting for like when this is going to loop or just stop.
It'll just stop.
No, well, not the way I have it set up.
Ooh.
Oh, there's life staff.
Life staff.
Yeah.
There you go. So far, a solid like 6 out of 10 treasury in my eyes.
Yeah, like
I call it a 4 battle out of 10 so far.
if there's an edge at the top, this is like probably I'd say about an 8 out of 10. Getting the Mura to pair with that Masa and also getting the Zeus Gauntlet. Want the apple that
Taking
badly?
the apple.
What is that enemy?
It's the
That
cannibal.
is incredible.
Think about that for a few minutes.
Venus flytrap.
That the enemy raises many questions, most of which are answered by its existence.
Double protect rings though. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Oh, is it going to loop? It's just going to fade? I've never gotten to the end. Okay, it actually ended. It ended. It's fine.
I was gonna say, and that's when we find out that Dath has put an Easter egg at the very, very end of it that no one's found yet.
I thought about that. I'm not gonna lie.
A sad trombone.
Okay, back to normal music.
Wow,
Double Zeus at the front.
the front two chests, double Zeus gauntlet, amazing.
Hey, look, another cannibal.
It makes me uncomfortable. And I don't know why.
You know what? It's a Final Fantasy equivalent of a piranha plant.
There you go.
I don't like that.
We'll have to also thank Commander for letting us fully rate the treasury.
That
Rate the
so decked out.
Rate the encounters in the treasury too. I'd give those a solid meh out of 10.
I'd give them a Stardust out of 10.
A solid why is there a cannibal out of 10?
Alchemy, if you took the life staff for Rosa, you can just swap the Artemis bow over to Sid now.
Or hear me out. You give the Artemis bow to Fu and let Fu go ham.
Yes.
No, the Fugo nuke.
But he's
Okay.
done microwaving. That's
I'm
fine
gonna
with
be
him.
surprised if Commander touches a single treasure chest for the rest of the game.
Oh no, he's not. The
Now-
only chest he'll touch from here on out is the two in the ribbon room.
Now,
Oh.
the thing I'm most curious about is Commander opted to leave behind the light sword. I don't believe we have anything better for Cecil in inventory aside from just straight Avenger.
Who's the Avenger be your best bet?
But light sword is still very, very good, especially if you need to hit holy weakness.
Already seen the bosses that would be half holy weakness, haven't we?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
always enemies if we run into more. If you open up more chests. Plus,
But I don't have opening chests.
yeah. But who knows? We still have Super Smith on the table to see if we get something like a Lightbringer. Oh, hey, look! Speaking of a Holy Week boss,
True.
We didn't have a
Here's
Cecil
the
yet,
thing.
so
All Holy Week bosses are done before we get Cecil.
look, I'm just pointing out that we hadn't done all of them yet.
Rosa's still rocking those iron arrows on Tibalt's side. I love it.
And Tibble's just like, no, Tibble thought twice about the light sword.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like, almost took it.
I'm team light sword. Come on.
something you don't see every day, the Dark Elf being poisoned.
Or
I didn't know it had MP.
And
That's a
Cassie,
brick too.
fire, ice, and lightning at you, and weak, and yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah?
the majority of bosses have MP. You can succubus demist.
I wouldn't recommend
I'm
it.
learning so much today.
Well, it had MP. It's gone now. Yeah, you're absolutely correct there. Hey, a cane for that Avenger.
Yes, right where he
You
needs to be.
have Power Shirt.
It
you
is
have Zeus
Vanilla
Gauntlet.
Cane.
You have Avenger.
Yep.
It is Vanilla Cane. High five, Deathus.
A 5.
Yeah.
For Tybalt, his tell I got eaten by the cannibal.
Vanilla Rosa?
Nope.
No,
Nope. That's another Palom.
that's another Quake Kid. Now, if you want more nuke, you can always take Quake Kid. You have access to a full of good options there. But yeah, just eat the Tella. And doesn't want the second Tella. Okay. So more of a pure hybrid strat going on here.
Yeah, I think hybrid's the way to go in this situation.
Agreed.
Also, I forgot we have that drain spear from all the way to the beginning of the game.
Yes. We have the possibility of the solo strat. Do it.
Drain Avenger.
I do not recommend it with the Drain Spear, though.
Why?
Because of its accuracy, it's so bad. You want the Drain Sword for that.
No,
You definitely want sword over spear.
as someone who has done Drain Spear, I 100% endorse
Did you
that
do it?
method.
Did you at least do it in the middle slot?
No.
Oh god.
That's why.
That's like 15 minutes of just like you sitting on the edge of your seat,
Also,
hoping
yeah.
that you don't low roll.
Also, Dathus.
Hi.
You didn't click the button, so I get to click it.
Oh, you're right. Look, I was so distracted by the lightsaber talk, okay?
Like, Alchemy can attest that trying to track while everyone in here is talking is incredibly difficult.
No, you see where Sid is? That's where my cane was.
Oh no.
Yeah. To be fair, he erased the damage. This was last week, wasn't it? No. I can't remember when I did it, but it was entertaining.
It was last week.
Long.
All right. Despite all of the divergences in Commander's quest for warp and Commander having not taken the plague, the difference right now between these two racers is really that plague fight. Like, that's the difference in time, probably.
And the fact that Commander actually did all those extra fights still says a fair bit of how ahead he is.
Oh, we got the Baron Key, which means Dream is still alive. We get Hook and Legend Sword here, and Rat Tail turns into Darkness, or Hook Darkness, or Hook Darkness with Rat Tail turning into Legend Sword. There's a lot of permutations for it, but the Dream is alive.
What, Hook here, Rat Tail turns into Legend Sword, and Harp down in the basement, so you have to go through music if you want that Darkness Crystal, or you can just take Chess and Future Pass.
Oh, that sounds good. Sounds good.
In your spear.
Just, if we still have Antlion out in the wild?
I believe we do, yeah. I don't believe we've seen Antlion yet.
So having the Avenger equipped, there's at least one boss that later on in the game, if we do end up having to go move, at least partially punish that. 2 softs in the inventory. Yeah, the 2 bonus softs from Treasury.
It says no to any chest, just walks right by.
If I'm done, I've looted enough. I have found everything worth fighting for. Let's go.
And the only reason he has left to fight at the chest is for Lotus.
8 plus 2 softs out of 10. Hey, Dathis, you joined on Tybalt's side.
Yay!
Yay!
Now, Tybalt just needs to find a Iridia and actually
Nope.
add me to the party.
Nope.
Wow.
That is in
Tybalt.
the trash.
Even with the
Tybalt.
Avenger.
Wow, what? Friendship ended with Tybalt. Commander is my new best friend.
Dang right.
So I want to recreate what just happened on Tybalt's screen. Tybalt took Dathis and did this.
What? What?
How dare you move me up?
Zoe just yeeted Dathis from the reshoot room.
I got yeeted, deleted. I'm disappointed you didn't throw me into Gilgamesh one though. But aside from that hurts. But I approve.
Hey, on the bright side, I at least took your gear.
Wait, hold on. What happened to my armor?
Oh, hey, look, it's Val. Hi, Val. Is it really a Wacky Races restream if I don't pick on Dathis?
Not anymore, dude. That's the true meme now.
No, that's part of like your overarching like character arc. See,
Yeah.
this is where we're still in like the rivalry stage. And clearly, one of you has to like save the other, and then like you can start moving from rivalry towards like being friends, and that will set up like all the character development that's going to happen in the second season.
I'm excited for season 2 of Wacky Races then.
Great, now there's pressure for there to be season 2 of Wacky Races.
Please.
But here's the question.
Yes.
What's the name going to be? Is it going to be just Wackier Races, or Return of the Wacky, or where are we going with this?
Wacky race ears.
No. Oh, come on. Ah, Tybalt gets picked up on Commander Leonhardt's side. I was hoping for another, just getting yeeted.
Eating of the Dathas? Come on, Scala, please.
No, it's going to be yeeting of the Tybalt.
And then, as they should have in vanilla, the character just runs out of this room.
See,
I understand the door was locked. It's fine. It's fine. Like you have a big sword or anything.
That is still the saddest Final Fantasy moment ever, in my opinion.
Oh,
win.
Hands down.
Ooh.
They're like 5 years old.
I still get misty-eyed every time. No, I'm not. There are manly tears every time I do that scene.
See, I obviously have to have the bias. Hey, harp. That that my saddest moment is definitely the end of Crisis Core, which that remains the single longest cry I've ever had over a video game. It was the first time I beat that game.
I think the first time I cried over a Final Fantasy was probably I played 5 before I played 4, so it would have had to have been Sildra at the beginning of the game.
That's a classic sad moment.
Yeah.
Mine's too cliche.
Go on. You have to tell us anyway.
Is it from 7?
It's from 7.
Yeah.
That is a really good moment.
It's a
great moment.
Yeah.
It's the cliche moment of everyone's
Final Fantasy. All cliche, but
yeah. I mean,
it's cliche for a reason.
It's not like after Crisis Core came out, I didn't literally write, I don't know, several thousand words on how that moment that you're talking about is a was directly paralleled by the ending of Crisis Core, and why that's meaningfully and thematically important. This is great to try and talk about these things without actually spoiling them.
Oh, absolutely.
But now it's going to be harp time. What are we looking forward to on the harp for today?
Silver Surfer Stage 1.
I want Super Mario RPG music.
I want like a random encounter music from like FF6.
I don't know what that reaction from Scala was. The first thing that came to head, MTI has corrupted me. It's fine.
The reaction is I'm not allowed to talk about stuff in development.
I know.
There.
Can we just get run?
You can.
Deja vu?
You can't get the run song that is in the pool.
I know you can. I want it tonight.
Dr. Luga can't change the song if we kill him fast enough. That's what you get for trying to touch our aux cord.
Yep.
Oh, dismiss Flurry. Take Flurry's equipment.
Also, shout out to Dr. Mario. And there's a Darkness Crystal. There is still the barren basement.
Yes, there is.
It's true.
Could have that hook
Yeah, hook to Rat Tail Legend Sword, and we could still, Moon could be haunted.
Yeah. And also, Commander has not yet done that plague fight. So, does he decide Moon now is the play? It still has 2 summon spots left.
Okay, he does not know that that's plague there, so I don't see him going back for it.
Zoe.
Oh, it's true.
Zoe.
Hmm?
Moon heaven now. Chad is,
Moon now.
Chad is calling for space like they're a personality core.
Space. Wanna go space? Wanna go space?
Space.
Space.
Commander has other ideas though.
Hold on, can I Doppler effect this? Hold on, 1 sec.
Ooh.
Space.
That was good. You did a good job.
Runner's high fiving though.
Yep.
Yeah, they're both going for Baron Basement.
Who we got? Oh, vanilla.
Add some more vanilla.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom.
Oh, guess what Commander currently has?
What?
He's got an edge with a Thunderclaw.
Yep.
Yeah.
He sure does.
The Thunderclaw from the start of the game coming back strong.
Yeah. That's what we call a callback. Which in itself is a callback to last week, I think.
Callbacks and callbacks and callbacks and callbacks.
Wait, so if we have a callback from this week to last week, and we're bouncing back, is it forward and back, and we're going to go forward and back with these calls?
I mean,
Well,
forward
gets
is
1 foot forward.
Yeah.
I mean, forward is the new back.
Yeah.
Could be next week's. It
This
depends
is
on how
true.
it gets rolled. We're going to the moon.
Moon is not haunted.
Moon required.
Yep. Ooh, excuse me.
Stop dying.
I cannot hit my cough button when I'm actively coughing. That was poor design.
Your mute
You have a
button.
cough button?
It's called like a cough or sneeze button, but yeah, it mutes. It's what you press.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what it's really called?
Like the temporary one. It's a cough button.
Really?
Uh,
I call shenanigans.
Commander reset out of the Luca key. He says, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need it. Tibble kept it and is now going to grab his
Yeah.
Darkness Crystal.
look, I'll put it in chat for everybody.
See, I'm not wrong.
Oh. I'm learning so much today.
Well, see, look, Dab, it's because we beat up so many armadillos. That's how we're all going to be so smart.
And they do that tongue thing that we see. I'm always down for more Dr. Mario music, though. I think this is the best part of the scene.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah, music was great.
Don't worry, I got you all covered.
But how are you going to do the move? Are you going to go top down, or are you going to go middle out?
For my money's worth, I would be going probably top down. If I get a hook, I go check the rat tail.
Come on, K value, K value, K value.
I always wanted PK value.
Same though.
But I agree with Zoe. You get a hook, you go check that immediately.
So question from chat, an actual question that we can actually commentate here. So we have the warp glitch enabled, which is a vanilla glitch, also high Moontella, that after you have defeated the bosses in Dwarf Castle, that room where you fight Golbez in vanilla is technically the same map ID as the end of Sealed Cave. So if you just use a warp spell, you can just warp back into it and grab the Darkness Crystal in vanilla, or in Free Enterprise, you can grab the item there if that glitch is enabled.
Music
And
time.
if you knew what, and yeah, for those that know what the warp glitch is, yeah, it's enabled. For those that didn't know what it does, that's what it does. And I'm gonna shut up now because I'm not Rivers.
Haha. Dr.
I
Luke.
appreciate
Yes.
that Commander Leonhardt's Edward is named Lemon.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, I love that. Also, we got a sand ruby from the water hag in cave value, so not much value there.
Well, that's actually very great value, in my opinion.
Is that
Because
what?
that's
Is that 10
Iridia.
gems?
Nope, that's Iridia. So you've got your anchor already ready for you when you go over there.
It also is 10 key items.
All right, it is 10 key items. That might be why Tibble kept his Luca key, because he wanted it for the 10 key items.
The darkness gives him the 11th, though.
I mean, he didn't know he was getting darkness from here, though.
He knew he was getting something.
True.
But yeah, Commander's gonna go probably continue top down if I'd imagine. But yeah, the Iridia there is great. If you wanted to go for a more mage heavy strategy, reflect strats at the end, you could absolutely do that. You have the tools you need to potentially slingshot or into the stratosphere. But we probably won't see it. As much as I want Tibble to grab a Iridia, not be seeing, or I don't think.
No, I not we pick up the Iridia either, but I was saying it would be a good anchor if something happened and someone got too much experience, or
Is there such a thing as too much experience?
No.
Yeah,
No.
not at all. Also, we have seen Demas that Baron into. We also have seen the package boss. It was Kanato the turtle, because that's where we got our Fusoya from.
Turtle.
Turtle! Come.
Sure, you don't want to just open up that one box, Commander? It could be anything.
It
Be a
gave me
boat.
a box.
the chest. Check the chest.
Now here, no, the actual play, check the chest in the pink puff room.
Ah,
Yeah.
Actually, though.
I mean, no, it's gonna roll off the encounter table, so it's probably not gonna be pink puffs, but
but it's a 1 in 64 that it would be.
It could be. And that's the important thing.
yes,
It's Schrodinger's pink puffs in there, right?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
there is indeed a 1 in 64 chance.
The thing is, take the
Now-
safety save down here and then go just
Now-
keep resetting back.
Yeah, like wait, now do these chests have?
These shouldn't. They should
Oh,
be
yeah.
the same logic as the Fey March freebie.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Before that patch fixed, yes, these chests would still get you encounters, because first seed I rolled of this, I got encounters on these chests.
What were they?
Dragon hits real hard.
I don't remember.
I imagine it was something
Well, I
like King and Ginryu's, or a trigger maybe.
I remember I was happy I had push B on, so I didn't have to fight a boss and then come fight some other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, these chests will not contain enemies for those concerned. Just 2 key item checks. But this Baigen, this is a very healthy Baigen.
Very rude Baigen.
Yeah. Not necessarily someone you want to see in this particular location.
There are some bosses that are okay here. Baigen is not one of them. And Lion's not one of them either. And Lion will be right here too.
You want someone here that you can either exploit a weakness or it's multiple units that you can whittle down more quickly. Something like Baigen here, and like Antlion here. It's just a giant pile of HP that just takes forever.
And the worst part is no dwarf axe, so that cane is not back row.
Yep, so as long as that front arm is alive, Kane will not be hitting any of the other units in the fight for maximum damage.
Alum, though, saying get away from the arms.
So I'm actually curious to wonder if either of y'all knew this or if I am just the simpleton that doesn't understand Final Fantasy IV mechanics until the experiences them herself. If you have 2 Quake casters on Baigen and you queue up both Quakes, and the first one kills the arms, and then the arms come back before the second Quake goes off, it still hits all 3 of them.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, because it's the same thing as if you're casting life on something, or life 2 on something that just comes back, or like the multi-phases in Zeromus, I guess, because technically you're still hitting one of them before the other one comes up with, I think, the Silk Web. It's that whole shenanigans.
Yeah, it's just bizarre because of the way it interacts in the opposite direction. How if you like had like an actual single target and then it appears, they're not valid targets. But like if they despawn and they respawn, I found it a very pleasant interaction when I had it back, and I think in this exact location. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
Oof, this might not go very well here for Commander in a second.
What is it, Walled Rosa? Oh, but it's okay.
Hey, Walled Rosa. Okay, that's best case scenario right there.
Yeah. And we're done.
Doesn't matter if I can tell.
Triple kill.
The mini arm grind. Love to see it.
Then what, an extra 300 experience?
Yeah, something like that. Like an extra penny for your trouble.
We get what we get.
I get the Dragon Spear.
Yeah, Dragoon Spear, but otherwise, not much value there. We have not yet seen an Edward, and we do have the edge, so we can throw that spoon if we come across a particularly nasty boss, or save it for Zeromus. So marginal value there, but the real value is the experience that we earned along the way.
We saw Tibble use the one siren he had on King Ryu fight there to get some extra experience before going down here. Think any of our runners take some of the chests down here just to get that extra experience?
It depends on what floor we're on. You would have to know your encounter tables pretty well, and then you're also running the risk that it's going to be an encounter chest anyway, which is going to be a bit nastier.
Tibble, when I think yes, you are.
Yes! Yes,
Of course.
he's doing the thing!
There it is. Yeah!
Yes! Time to
Tibble wants to make it happen. All right.
Aw, wait. Does this mean they won't dance?
Yeah, no dance. Yeah, let's look at
We still get the music? Okay, we still get the music. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Dance.
Everyone better be chair dancing.
Why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
So my fan is these moon bosses being shuffled around. Ogopogo somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go move up the floor.
You told these things?
You can toad them! We all
Okay, that question then, can you size them or piggy them?
make them into piggies.
They're gonna give us 2 pigs, 2 toads and 3 pigs here, Tibble.
Come on.
Puffs?
Piggy puffs!
Piggy puffs.
Sounds like a great breakfast cereal.
Man, these characters are just zooming. Holy moly.
Aww. Now remember the rule, everyone. If this drops an animate arbor, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
We're
True.
done. We
Yeah.
we literally stop the race and we just actually for real do free isekai.
I'm totally done.
Now, Gambit and Daphnis, did you do your homework? Did you binge watch Sarazanmai?
If I say yes, will you believe me?
No, because I'll ask you.
There'll be a quiz.
There'll be a
As long as
quiz.
there are no further questions, yes, I have to go.
We're gonna have a quiz about the Red String of Fate, about Misangas. This is your reminder to please watch Sarazanmai if you're into that sort of stuff.
about mugs. Hey,
Yes.
there's our required hook.
Ooh.
Hook
So if I'm commander here, I'd leave a safety save and I go run that immediately.
Yeah, I go peek that 100%.
Yeah, because it could be Rat into Pink, which is kind of nice, or Rat into Legend.
Yeah.
There's
Fatal!
Rat into Legend, that's super.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Are we done? Did we get?
Hold your breath.
Are we done?
Oh,
Aww.
Drop.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
go check the chest. It could be another Pink Puff.
Yeah, check. Worth a try.
It's
I
gonna
appreciate
happen
the value
someday.
It will happen someday.
Let's see it happen in the tournament final.
I've still told Draven that there's going to be a time where I'm going to have drain weapons, I'm going to have sirens, and I'm going to need to grind, and I'm going to do it on Pink Puffs. I've made that promise. I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I'm just like, yeah, give me like a sea sword that can cover, a drain sword, moon veil, hourglass, anything, and I will grind Pink Puffs. All right,
All I
Commander.
want is like 1 or 2 drain users, or 2 or 3 drain users, and 2 or 3 drain weapons, and I'll do it. I don't need all the shenanigans.
I was saying like any of the above would have been valid. But also, Commander, gonna go actually get the hovercraft. Hadn't done this before.
It will actually go into the right room, forgoes the ribbon room, and goes straight into the white sphere.
Yeah. So okay. So this is actually going to be interesting for Commander. Say this is not Legend Sword. You just had to launch the hovercraft. You had to sit through that cutscene. Do you save scum back, or do you go check that Feymarch Lunar Sparkle?
That's a hard call, actually.
Does it matter? Does it matter? Oh.
Ooh, you gotta follow that.
You gotta
though.
follow that.
Chase
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you've got to chase that. And if this doesn't pay out, then yes, I think you go check that Lunar Sparkle.
Yeah, you're already down there. I think at that point you do it.
Yep.
Tibble unfortunately takes a reset out of the white sphere altar. Yoga
Yeah,
Pogo.
Pogo. He's not nice there.
He's not.
Yeah.
But that was where our
Yeah.
hook was, wasn't it?
Yes, that's Hook.
Daphnis, do I have to shame you again?
What did I get seen? What did I forget?
What do you think you forgot?
Oh, trade away the rat tail.
Yes. What we were just talking
I got
about.
the key item from it. I got the key item and I was like, oh man, and then it just got started
Oh,
discussion.
it's okay. It's okay.
A funny note that if this does lead to the Legend Sword, we would have had the Tower of Forge here.
That's true.
Alchemy's on your side at least.
Thank you, Alki. I appreciate people on my side because I'm getting yeeted out of here and bullied.
I mean, everyone in this room has gotten yeeted or bullied at some point.
It's very
Exactly.
Except Gambit.
Well, that's because Gambit is actual like good. Oh, okay. Well, bye, Gambit.
Zoe, why?
How is he being nice to Gambit? Okay, so apparently we know who is the good host.
I am an
and who-
equal opportunity eater.
who is-
Equal opportunity bully.
No, the worst part about that is I lost the
You lost the stream.
Oh no!
Yep.
look at the Discord stream. Jeez.
Well, bouncing up. Yeah, this Baigan and this Ogo is not friendly fights. These are bad locations.
Yeah.
So-
Commander's
The
already
antline,
having-
isn't it?
Yeah, Commander having the cane and the edge definitely made quite a bit of a difference.
Also, the additional levels too. All that grinding in Dwarf Castle kind of showing up here a little bit.
Yeah. I do enjoy chat. Leaving a wall in charge of your cannon room is a choice. Yeah, no, they tried to what they tried to do is they tried to take away the door, just make it a wall, but it didn't work too well.
It's because the wall has arms.
Yeah. All right, is this our legend sword?
The Tower of Power Forge.
Hey! Failing with the hook, right call. Go forge, get your crystal, young Leonhardt. And do you do any more grinding, or do we go
Let's get
to?
a weapon for Sid. Let's get a.
Oh no. Let's take some random. Let's take some chests here in the Cocoa Porch.
Let's. Oh yes, that would be great. Can we get a Lightbringer for the Cecil we don't have?
Nah, he's in the Giant of Babel.
This is seed maybe, so he may not exist.
He's in Babel. He's always in Babel.
Artemis arrows.
That's a.
Alright,
That's a.
what we got, what we
spicy
got?
job.
Oh,
I called
that-
the Sid weapon.
you did, but you can give that to Kane too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yes,
can he?
you can use that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kane, Cecil, and Sid can all use the Gigantax. So this Kane is gonna go burr.
Kane is. They can both go burr because the Avenger glitch, right?
Yeah, but I don't think.
Commander does not have a Sid.
Yeah, Commander doesn't have a Sid anymore.
Oh, that's true. Oh well.
I don't remember which flag set it was in, but I know Xenocat once had a flag set where they got this axe and Dupless was on, and they had Cecil, Kane, and Sid all using it.
Oh, amazing.
That's a good time.
Wow.
I think that Z fight lasted maybe a minute and a half.
I had a G-Dupe flag set where I got the rising or the sunrise chakram for edge, and I duped that and had like 4 edges in my party, just all dual wielding
no.
that. So fast, so fast.
So much heat.
Anyway, Commander looks like he's happy with the levels. He's about to go for it.
Yeah, he's looking as his agility setup, seeing what he can make happen because we don't have a curse string, but you do
Also,
have a Stand Ruby and a Rydia.
Exactly. But who do you get rid of in this case?
Palom.
Who?
Yeah, I'd say Palom. Palom doesn't have
Yeah,
you yet.
Palom.
Palom's not going to be much help. Though, did Kane have perfect agility?
I think that was like 36.
Is this Edge back road?
Edge is not back road
No, Edge is not back road.
because there was a full moon that they passed on. I remember seeing one specifically.
Oh, that'll still be interesting.
Are we going to have Edge dart?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Probably Edge can be darting, but
Oh wait, we gotta
Gigantax.
do the thing.
oh yeah, we have bonus objective.
Yeah, the secret objective. Ta-da! The secret objective. Which let me go ahead and get that going. Also, I want to do the question today because my partner gave me a version of the question, and I was very
Yes.
surprised. All right, so first of all, our secret objective. This is where chat. You have to answer a poll for us. So the poll is: would you actually listen to an anime podcast if we put one on? That's your poll question.
All right, quickly ask the question.
All right, so their way of phrasing it is very simply: are you ready to enter the butt dimension? That was just like, Orin, no! But also, I have to share that one.
I mean, that's just the plot of Sarah's Danmai.
Very true. That's very true.
In the meantime, while we're all discussing this, we did have a first place finisher. Stone Dingley taking first place in hour 39:39. GG's to them. As Commander Leonhardt throws the crystal, and we're about to find out whose butt we're kicking.
Vanilla miss. Vanilla miss. Alum without nuke. That's, well, at least bluff and give him a good fire 3 off.
Cook. We can cook. We don't need to microwave the egg. We can just set it on fire. That's perfectly fine.
At least this egg didn't surprise us.
Very true. Very, very true. Tybalt took another unfortunate reset.
Come on, Tybalt, you got this.
Again, rough boss of patience.
Oh, yeah.
This lower LST is not friendly.
Alright, so I called Antlion down here. Let's see if I end up being correct.
I don't want to see Magus just here.
That too, Magus is really bad.
I've fought them here like twice, and every time it's just no.
Yeah,
it's the worst spot for them.
Oh,
This is nice.
this is fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's doable. That's 100%
That is
doable. Just
100%
long.
a doable fight for XP. It's long, but it's XP, and at this point, he needs some.
Not to mention, that can be your that can be the rest of your grind easily.
Oh, it's true. The orbs give full XP, don't they? Or,
Yep.
That
Chunk XP.
one third of the entire encounter's XP comes from each orb. It's even split, unlike the arms, which get like a noodled percentage of it.
Yeah, I'd totally grind on those.
All right, so what's going to happen? Is the poll going to end, or is Commander going to get for this fight first? That's always the fun tension.
Yeah, Kane swinging for 6,300.
That Gaigan axe is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah,
Now, is it Guy? I always want to pronounce it Gigante.
I always say Gigantax because it's gigantic.
Yeah, that's what I usually go with.
Also, so long, Palom.
Yeah. Repel him. Also, the poll has ended.
The poll has ended. The answer was 15 of you said, yeah, you would actually listen to that. So thank you, 15 people who believe in us.
Well,
No,
so long.
and total respect for the 9 people who said, nah, that's okay. We respect your opinions around here, even if they're incorrect.
Yeah.
Wait, has Leonhardt been counting damage?
I don't know. Maybe?
Oh, I think it must have been a mistake for him to be.
I think the veil wore off, and he got nuked. Yeah, I think it was a direct nuke from Fu.
Yeah.
And the veil had worn off.
Yeah.
This is getting
This
dicey.
is nerfed, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, this is
fine.
Oh nope, missed the timing on the nerf.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, fine, free turn.
Yeah, black hole is good.
Yeah.
Medio bad, black hole good.
The unfortunate thing, the death resets the weapon he's using, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes. We are in phase 2.
Can we not hit Kane? Come on. What did he do to you besides hit you really hard?
What did Kane do? Do you want like a 10-page dissertation, Daphis?
Listen here!
Kane did many things wrong.
He did nothing wrong! It's not his fault!
Kane
Leave my
is
boy
our
alone.
garbage
Leave my
boy!
cinnamon bun alone!
Well, we do have a second place finisher now. Sky to Marshall finished in second place, 144.20. GG's to Sky.
GG's.
GG's. Y'all picking on my boy.
Look. Kane is like my favorite character in this game, but that will not stop me from calling him out at every possible opportunity.
Still did nothing wrong.
Look, I think Kane would be a lot more likable if he just took his helmet off, let his hair down.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, why do you think they do
does.
that in the after years? And in Dissidia, there's like a
Oh
whole
my
like
God.
scene.
Duel of Depths, can we talk about that?
Heck yes.
Go for it.
I mean, I have a lot of
His, like-
feelings about Duo
Oh
Deceive.
man, and his ultimate ability is so like Liam O'Brien. Can we just talk about how good of a voice
Oh my
actor
god,
he is,
Liam
too?
O'Brien is so good in Duo Deceive. Like, ugh. His voice is
Man.
just like butter.
Meanwhile, we have rocks on Commander's
I was
side.
gonna say his voice is just as good as these rocks falling in Commander's side.
Unfortunately for Commander, he does get sniped. We have a third place finisher. Xenocat finishes in third at 145.35. GG's to Xeno.
GG's to them. Imagine one more swing here, we'll do it.
And it does.
Yeah, there we go.
Crumble. And Leonhard has finished in fourth place in this race, 146.09. Get your GG's on in chat, and we'll see if we can get him in here for an interview.
Speaking of rocks, Swag Rocks on the other side from Tybalt. That's so good.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Alm also has nuke now. That's gonna make those other two fights a lot easier.
Womp. Last bucket. We knew it was going to be a womp, but it's
We're here for the XP along the way.
yeah, particularly disappointing womp.
Yeah.
On the bright side, though, that Extreme should be able to get him through that Ogopogo, which will get to that hook, which will get us the rest of the way to what we need to see.
Yeah, reflecting nuke's good time. So we have two off-colored grinds, by the way. We had the orb grind from Tybalt, and we had the armadillo grind from Leonhard.
I don't think we'll ever see the armadillo grind ever again, and I'm very sad about it.
You see, you challenged my power.
There we go. Okay.
Hello. Well,
GG's, Commander.
First,
GG's.
first of all, what are your thoughts on anime?
I caught the end of that. I heard my thoughts on anime.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's exactly what I asked you.
I found fruit snacks in my
My
desk.
thoughts on anime.
Yes.
I got introduced with the likes of Ranma 1/2 and Akira and Serial Experiment Lane. That probably tells you something right there.
all good choices.
All right.
But I think we do have the one thing that we all do need to talk about.
How do you feel about armadillo grinds?
I mean, so did anyone notice how long it was between when I had warp and when I noticed I had warp? Because I feel like there was a gap there.
We thought that you were just finishing out all the chests in that tower since you were in there anyway. So
Yeah,
we
you
totally
got it in the tower.
Yeah.
You got it from the first chest in that tower.
Okay.
Yeah. So we totally played it
Gotcha.
off on comms like
No.
you were being real smart. We got your back.
Did you count how many times you had to warp, by the way?
No, but I'm glad you did because I'm
It
curious.
was 8 times.
Nice. I might have made up time overall, but doubtful. I didn't have to walk Luca. I was able to reset out of the barren basement, and I had a pass.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, no, it was, and it was the most entertaining thing, once in a lifetime
Yes.
thing to see. Oh no, I don't have warp. Let me just grind inside Dwarf Castle to get Palom to warp.
And you got to
Right?
you got to be the subject of the fan art of the episode.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the link for it is in the community club's channel if you want to take a look at it. But yeah, so GG's. What did you think of this wacky flag and the race as a whole?
It's a lot of fun. You as we were saying in the race room, you don't really need the siren or figure out your grind. You're gonna get there on your own, most likely. But also, you really think about each item if you're doing it right anyway. Like, do I really need this? No, fine. I'm not gonna fight for this. And you get to that point that experienced racers really like to talk about, where you realize that you have the loot you need. You can stop opening chests. This flag really puts that in the forefront of your mind.
Yeah, don't open it. You don't need that. I will say that I rather enjoyed at the beginning of the race, as we're setting up, I was talking about, how badly do you want this Thunderclaw? And the second chest that was opened was a Thunderclaw.
Yoink!
I was like, hey, it came in clutch. You had access to that Thunderclaw edge for the Odin, whereas Tybalt did not.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it didn't matter because that was just a Luca key. But
yeah, you're gonna take the fight, so best to get through it faster. Also, the early Palom, this flag was nice for, I think, because the initial watery pass wasn't just to find the tasty loot, yay Stardust Rods, but also to get him his level 2 elementals. It played nicely, I thought. And Sid was good help for dealing with that stuff.
Yeah, and then that package from Antlion leading right into a Fusoya.
Right. Ooh.
Overall, pretty entertaining race to watch. If you want to watch the VOD back, it's as with every other Wacky race. We get off the rails to Wacky good time.
We started off the rails.
And this week in particular, it started extra off the rails.
Wait, we have rails?
We don't. They're in the shop.
Okay.
But yeah, so question I like to ask each week. I don't know if you've watched previous races, if you know what's on the wheel, but if you had to pick a Wacky flag that would be done for next week, what are you hoping for?
Misspelled. Is that on the wheel?
That is on the wheel.
Yes. I've done a practice for this week's Feat of the Week. I'm gonna do the actual one. It was hilarious.
That one's real good, real good. Yeah, I'm out of questions. There's 3 other people in here with mics. They'll talk. I'm tired.
I already asked the most important question.
Very true.
So my question is, the treasury. How do you feel about that?
Great. Wood loot again. Murasame for my ninja, Zeus gauntlets that ended up being for my ninja and my dragoon, a couple of protect rings to keep those mages alive, life staff upgrade, not terrible either. Yeah, wood loot again. Again, yay Stardust Rods. It feels like it makes a big difference when you can go into an encounter and your first action is, boom, you're gone.
We have a question from chat to ask you about your 2 soft potions.
It was easy. It was quicker to pick them up and then discard them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That's all I got there.
I mean, we found out how long the Rate the Treasury song actually is. It actually played all the way out. That's the first time that's ever happened on stream.
We did get to the end of it. Yep.
Does it loop?
It does not
have loop functionality.
I could have made it loop,
Perhaps.
but that would have taken more effort than I wanted to put in. So we just let it play out, and then we just went back to the normal Troya music.
Okay, that works too. It is nice music. Oh, good times. Definitely looking forward to the VOD. Gambit, Zoe, Scala, Dathis, I'm sure y'all put on a heck of a show.
We did our best. Thank you so much. And GG's again, you put on a heck of a show. I don't think anyone's ever going to forget the Dwarf Castle grind for Warp. That is such a fantastic free enterprise moment.
Yes, GG's. We're not going to forget that one for a long while.
All right. You have a good day, Commander, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
You do the same, Zoe. All of you.
All right, and shout outs to both our runners, Commander Leonhardt and Tybalt. Tybalt here looks like he's going back into the LST, try and find this hook behind that Ogopogo. And also shout outs to our behind the scenes question mark people. Skylar running the restream, Dathis pressing the buttons most of the time. And then Gambit as my lovely co-commentator today. This is fun. I love every week of Wacky Races. This is it's such a delight.
And of course, thank you to Zoe for you and Skylar for coming up with this and for being here co-commenting. This has been a blast, and I am so happy I was able to be here for it.
We did actually featured as opposed to a special guest.
Yeah, absolutely. So we did have a 5th place finisher. Enki finished in 1 hour 49 minutes 55 seconds. This was only a 6-person race, so Tolo is the last person racing. We know where he needs to go. At this point, he basically knows where he needs to go. So we're actually going to go to the wheel.
Yes.
And then we're going to raid him after we're done with the wheel.
So we're going to do this relatively quickly. Let me do some audio things. Or all work out.
Yeah, the only places Tybalt has left is literally this wagon and that Ogo Pogo, so he knows.
We're going to do this relatively fast because we want to make sure that y'all don't miss more of Tybalt's play. So ready? We're just going to go ahead, get this going. It's the wheel. Supposedly not sponsored by IKEA. Let's go. It's the wheel of anime. We didn't give it a name this week, so it's the wheel of anime. Also, of course, we're in Revolutionary Girl Uchish. Ready? Oh, frames!
Oh. Did I lose?
Frames?
Okay, there we go. We lost frames.
We lost frames.
Is that 5?
It is 5. It is 5. Okay.
World Championship of Dart. It's y'all.
It's darts.
It's time.
It's darts.
It's time. It's time to get good at darts.
It's time to get good at darts. It's like Persona 5. Time to get good at darts. So, let me make sure about all this. So, our extra objective for that is you must get edge. And with the power of darts and anime, defeat Zeromus. See? Perfect. And so we'll be all set for the next episode of Free Isekai. Fantastic. So, let me go ahead, toss it over to the outro screen. Let me do that before I start moving around.
All right. Well, that wraps another week of Wacky Races. I'm going to do this quickly so we can get you all over to Tybalt. But thank you all so much for coming out. We'll see you next week, 2 p.m. We'll get the flag set posted in the race channel or the community clubs channel. I've been Zoe. Have a great night. Everyone else can sign themselves off real quick. I'm going to go nap.
I've been Cammy017. It's been so much fun. Everybody go give Tybalt your love as he finishes his seat out.
No spoilers. He's still racing.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
The tracker, no spoilers. Let's do this.
And I've been Scala Kitty. Thank you all for indulging me with my jokes and my audio issues. But hey, next week, we're going to do it. We're going to have a perfectly good audio stream. So, all right, thank you all, and go give Tybalt all your support.